Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he says to Arjuna, the joy which you seek and the self-realization which you aim at are both in you. They can't be found in the external world. You are as foolish as a person who begs for food on the street, even though there are sweets and other delicate dishes in your own house. You think that this world and its objects confer happiness on you. This is an illusion created by your mind. It is only when you follow the intelligence that you will be able to enjoy Atmananda, the self-satisfaction of the self-awareness. Real joy lies within you. A small illustration. Putting its thumb in the mouth and sucking it, the baby imagines that something sweet is flowing from the thumb, although in reality, the sweetness comes from the saliva in its mouth. Let us take another case. A street dog snatches an old dry bone but finds it very hard to break. Out of anxiety and hunger, the dog goes on biting the bone with all its strength. Suddenly, the bone breaks and a piece of pierces the dog's gum. As a result, the blood begins to flow in the dog's mouth. The foolish dog keeps biting the bone and thinking that it is enjoying the blood flowing from the bone, while actually it is getting the blood from its own gum and not from the bone. We eat different sweets made up of different kinds of flour. Sweetness, however, comes from the sugar and not from the flour. Yet we say that the laddu or the Mysore pak is sweet. In the same way, although the sweet beatitude of the awareness is within us, we erroneously attribute the sweetness to the fleeting objects found in the world. Nara, man must pursue the path that takes him to the Narayana, that is God. Nara, man must pursue the path that takes him to the Narayana, God. We must aim at becoming Pashupati, Lord Shiva, but should not revert to the life of an animal, Pashu. One who follows his intelligence can become Pashupati, while one who follows his mind becomes a Pashu. It is natural for the mind to prompt and provoke. We must not translate them into action hastily. We should discriminate with our intelligence and implement what it dictates. The intelligence is described as the embodiment of God. Krishna says in the Vibhuti Yoga that he is the intelligent inherent in all men. In daily life, when someone commits a mistake, we scold him as one devoid of intelligence. When we come across a good man, we remark he is one having intelligence. Buddhi, that is intelligence, develops the divine nature, which is within us. Therefore, it is necessary for a man to follow his intelligence, which offers permanent, supreme delight and which continues from birth to birth, displaying divine attributes. The mind is destructible, but the intelligence cannot be destroyed. The intelligence guides and leads man to the Atma. We should follow the intelligence which seeks the eternal delight of the awareness and not the mind, which hankers the pleasures of the senses. Mind hankers after the pleasures of the senses. In general, people of this age follow the mind and only a very rare person follow the intelligence. Therefore, Krishna, foreseeing the trends of Kali Yuga, desired to teach intellect yoga, that is Buddhi yoga, to all mankind through Arjuna. I hope that everyone will follow the sacred and inspiring words of Krishna to Arjuna. How can he who surrenders to the internal enemies ever vanquish the external foes? Man becomes blessed when he cognizes the truth. The mind derives its Sanskrit name Manas because it is continuously engaged in the process of manana or thinking. Impulses are generated in the mind. Very often, however, the mind is led astray by conflicting impulses that are generated in it. The fickle nature of the mind acts as an impediment to the man's spiritual progress, and therefore it is imperative that every spiritual aspirant gains control over his mind if he were to drench himself in the delight of the soul. The mind travels faster than ever the wind. Just as we apply brakes to halt the fast-moving vehicle, we have to curb the flow of our thoughts. So, by controlling the flow of thoughts, we control the mind. By controlling the mind, we understand what is intellect, and by going beyond the intellect, you find your true self. That is what you are, awareness.